I wear gloves, and I was like wasting gloves every second.
Good thing we record them.
Yeah,
That's I thought. I put my book down and I set it aside and I said I'll watch it on the live, like go to YouTube afterwards. So yes, I.
perfect. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, welcome to our direct to consumer ambassador training hour. This hour, we're going to focus particularly on the wine part of the wine club part of this. Again, if you guys are new here, direct to consumer ambassador is more than one, leg of marketing here. We have more than one offer that we have, but this is just one of them. It is our wine membership, my wine club membership. And it is amazing fine wines from Napa and Sonoma Valley. It is definitely something I have a lot of passion for because it was something who was I talking to this? Maybe I was talking to my daughter. I was talking about, I remember my grandfather and giving me a tasting and sharing his wine. This is mine and this is somebody else's, taste the differences. What do you taste? Educating me at a young age to understand the differences. So I know that I just really believe it's such a good help for digestion, for all of the things. Again, I'm not a doctor, so do research for you, but yeah, it really is an amazing opportunity, and I really do love what we have and what we offer here. So we're going to head on over to one of our amazing leaders here. Her name is Candace, and she is going to share some. I think she's got. Looks like you have the Sauv Blanc. Is it Sauv Blanc?
Yes, it sure is.
Sauv Blanc. Looks like she's got our Sauvignon Blanc there, and she's going to share some of her tasting. So she's been cooking this morning. And what we try to do the first half of this hour, at least, is share some food and different things. I really want to educate palates. We've lost a lot of knowledge on palates over the course of the prohibition. And so I want to share and just kind of share experiences because truthfully, guys, there's no wrong answer at all. It's as you develop your palate, things will change. And so this hour, we're just going to have her, whatever she's blessed us with cooking, she's going to share what she has, what the wine she has. We're going to share her page that she has created a little page for you guys to read and reference the recipes. And so Brielle, you can go ahead and put that in the chat for them to head on over after wait for Candace though. Wait for her, and then we'll head on over. But Candace, go ahead and share. Thank you for taking us into your home and sharing with us this morning.
Thank you for allowing me to. So I just finished, and they have the funniest name, but there's a story behind it, I promise. And I was telling my team, I'm like, God, I feel so bad saying it, but it's the real deal. So they're sizzling crack balls, and why they're called that is because my son called me one day. We were like, what chicken? My youngest son only eats chicken, so like we needed something new. So Travis said, oh my gosh, you gotta try these crack balls. And we're like, crack balls, what is that? And he goes, they're so amazing that you have one, you can't put them down. And you want them more and more and more. And so we tried them, and he was very right on target. I created them for my page on Monday, and I've been fiending as they would for them. So now I'm so excited because I get to finally enjoy them. So here they are. It looks like this before you put it in, just mixture of everything that's on my page. And then this is them. And I am so warm in here with the heater on. So bear with me. And this is them. And so they're wonderful. Like they look great for, what a perfect time. And so I have my dip, a sauce that I make. It's a spicy, tangy fragrance. My son is both of them are obsessed with really, really hot. And so, because I was going to do a pasta, and I actually tried the Sauvignon Blanc with my pasta, and I didn't like the flavors I got from it. Am I yelling at you? Is it too loud? Okay.
Nope.
I don't know. I didn't. I'm really going to try and understand the taste and what comes out, because when I tried it, there's a tang, there's a sweet, and then there's hot. So there's a lot of flavor. So let's try this and we'll see. So here's our little crack balls, and I'm going to dip it in the sauce.
It looked good.
I have this wonderful, wait, I should probably get myself a little plate. Also,
I'm so sorry I missed the ingredients.
So the ingredients is ground chicken. Sorry, I didn't say it. For the balls, it's ground chicken, panko, and 2 eggs. Simple. So simple. And because just like I said, we like Franks, I put some Franks in that. And then for the sauce, it's 1 part Franks and 1 part brown sugar. And apple cider is the key. It makes that tang.
Yeah.
And just a speckle of butter. And that's it. And you cook it for 11 minutes. You take it out, 11 to 12 minutes, take it out, roll them in the sauce. Like I keep half of it in here. And then before I roll it in it, I put the side things, roll them around, put them back in the oven for 2 minutes, and boom, you're done.
Wow.
And that's it. So I'm gonna
you guys can check out her page. It'll be in the chat here. Go ahead and put it in the chat there, and you guys can go ahead on over there to get the recipe and anything else there.
My son loves like this sauce on everything. He says he puts it on everything. I haven't tried it on any other meals, but it's really good sauce. So I dip it in it at the end.
Frank's is by far the best hot sauce on the planet. You could put that on a peanut orange jelly sandwich.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
But so I would have never thought, okay, I'm just being honest. I know that wines come from grapes, but to actually taste other flavors is really interesting to me. My mind to grasp that,
Yeah.
And I got a tropical pineapple flavor. And it's gotta be the zest from the Franks, I'm thinking. And you'll see, I went into really descriptive on my page, because I sat there and I really, really tried to understand that my palate, I guess, more or less. Yeah. But it works very well. The More Than a Muse 2016, which I believe we have a newer one out, right?
2016's all gone. We have 17 now. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got 2 in December.
Soon to have the 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's that whenever you have a spice and the heat of that, when you have it with a white wine, more of it's not really sweet, but it's a little bit more on the sweet than dry. That wine, it enhances the sweetness to me. So I think you're right on. I would now want to try these and see if I get pineapple. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's like pineapple, tropical. The only other thing citrus,
Yeah.
And I never kept, and I'm not trying to gross anyone out, but I've never kept my food in my mouth while I took a drink of wine. And I've done that now.
Yeah.
It brings out the flavors more.
Yeah, it does.
I recommend everybody trying it that way. If you're trying to really see what flavors are in it, actually keep your food in your mouth while you try it.
Have a sip with it, yeah.
That's about what I have. And they're really good. I didn't think it was going to be good for breakfast, but I'll probably eat quite a few of them. They're pretty tasty. And
it's not breakfast. It's not breakfast here, but I would love those right now.
I just sent Dina a message and said we got to have those for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
Tanya, would you agree? If she loves Frank's, there's nothing wrong with her palate.
No, zero wrong with your palate, Candace. If you like.
Yes, and I mean they turned out beautiful.
They do.
I
agree. Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty, and so I will update my picture on my page. Way better than Monday night when it was just for dinner. And thank you. That's my.
Thank you, you guys. That looks beautiful, and I love that. I love that she was willing to try something different. Like she said, taking this sip with her food. You guys, it's such a, I don't know. I just think it's such a classy thing. Wine with anything just elevates that meal a step, you guys. And if you missed it, on Thursday, we had once a month, we have a wine and dine hour, I call it family dinner because that's really what I want it to be more of. Where we had some, and it's early there, you guys. She's on the Pacific time zone, so us over here in Eastern are like, "What do you mean breakfast? It's time for to roll some lunch." But yeah, it's really anyway. The wine night hour. I like to go all out, you guys. I love to cook. I just. To me, my grandmother, my Nona, she said that was the way she showed love for her family. And so that is how I do as well. That's how I learned. And I'm cooking. And when I'm cooking for my family, I love them. I'm showing my love for them. Mm-hmm. And so I go all out. I'm like, look how beautiful that is, that Candace did. And I mean, yes, it's for this, but it's also for her family. Oh, you got a bottle of Linda there.
Yeah. I wanted to do, so, okay, Niall, I love yours, but I haven't gotten yours in a while. I think we're out of it, but Linda's, I want to try it, but it's my last bottle. I'm waiting my order. Either I haven't went on and checked, but it should have shipped. If it hasn't shipped, I get mine really quick. I'm in California, right around the corner from Napa. So, but Linda's, I can only imagine how good it would taste. I don't know how to pronounce Franc.
Yeah, Franc.
Oh,
Yeah, Franc.
so Franc.
Jamie,
And
that, ooh.
that's such a beautiful, beautiful label. Like gorgeous.
I agree.
And so
I think that Cab Franc would be great with those. Ooh.
Yeah, the
only
thing about
imagine.
that wine is
So if-
any heat goes really well with the Cab Franc. Like black pepper. Oh my gosh. Even we had some salted beef that was just salted. It was chef's kiss. It was so good with that wine. So I think the peppers of the Franks would be absolutely amazing with that.
Yeah, so if I do happen to open it, I will add that to my page.
All right, I'm gonna keep watching your page to see what you do.
Thank you.
But yeah, we'll check on your order, Candace, and see. But if it should have shipped, I'm sure it has. But anyway, thank you guys. But yeah, that's what I was saying with on the wine and dine that we had, is that I like went all out and made all kinds of, I didn't even get to try all the food, but I wanted to try. It's so fun, you guys. Just please do this once a month. Do it with me. Too, if you don't have another time to do it, and share the experience with me online, because it's so fun to have a couple of friends over, make a big meal that you put time and thought into, and then open up some wines and do a tasting. It is absolutely a phenomenal thing to do. And don't forget your picture, Candace, before you take your picture. You wanted a picture. I wanted to remind you. I got you, girl. Got her back. It's an absolutely fun thing to do. And I always have so much fun. Sometimes I have my daughters with me. Sometimes I have my brother and sister with me. And so it just depends on the time, but I just love it. I really enjoy it. And so I just challenge you guys, especially if you like to cook. And especially also if your wine palate is new, if you're new to wine and to fine wines, particularly because it's not punch, it's real wine. So if you're new to real wines, join us and try it and cook and share that experience. It's so fun. It's just fun. So I definitely recommend it. It's something that we do. I think once a month is great, but I almost wish we did it more than that. But the next one is February 11th, I believe, right, Bree? February 11th, right? Is it the 8th?
I believe so. Let me double check. 1 second. Sorry. I believe
I
it's.
think it might be the 8th. I gotta look. I'm just going to share it with you guys. It's February. No. Is it the 15th? Bree, what day did we choose?
I thought we had the 8th. I'm checking my calendar. 1 second. So
Talking about the Thursday, the family dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It is February 8th. Yep, February 8th.
Okay, it's February 8th. And you guys, I always try to do some kind of a theme. I've actually did pick out all the themes now for the rest of the year. You know, call me crazy, but I like to plan things way ahead. I don't know where have you heard that before? But so we are doing. It's a chocolate theme because obviously it's Valentine's. It's the month of love. But yeah, so we're just a little chocolate theme. But it doesn't have to be that for you guys. You can do anything that you want, and just share the experience. You guys, what a fun opportunity to have like a little Valentine's friend-tines. What do they call it? They call it friend. They have
They have a Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving. What's the Valentine's equivalent?
It's okay. Friends.
Galentine. I've heard that one. Galentine. Write a page. Sheila, write a page. Yeah, just have a good time with your friends and family. Invite them over and share some of that love. And also share your link with them after they're there. Don't you want to support me and this amazing experience? I did challenge you guys to get your 3 customers. And I know family that would love to have the wine. I actually have 3 customers that I have family that not working the business. They just want to share they want to have the wine. So, you know, it's just, I know you can do that. It'll be awesome. So anyway, a little bit more about the wine. We're going to talk a little bit about this for just a second, and then we're going to go on to a couple other things. But while we're on the wine hour as well, you guys, a little bit of Q&A, a little housekeeping, as Rory says, not Q&A, excuse me, housekeeping, is I wanted to make sure that a lot of you guys are newer, but the ticket system is only for wine. And we have had a lot of tickets in there that have come in that have nothing to do with wine. So I'm going to, anything to do with anything else, you guys, please do not submit a ticket. It's in the wrong department. And you'll just have to be referred back to your instructor. So, you know, make sure that you're putting that in the proper way. Because honestly, you guys, any ticket that comes in is researched and looked up and everything. So again, please also only submit one. Know that we've seen it. If we haven't responded, it's because we're waiting for a response from somebody else usually, and we're looking into things. They are checked on a couple of times a week at minimum, more than that hopefully, but a couple times a week we're checking on them. And so please make sure that you guys are doing that. Now there's a couple of reasons to submit a ticket, so I'm going to tell them what they are, because there's things that I can't help you with. But also, you guys, the pay right now, paydays are on Tuesday. Cutoff is Monday. So if you submit a payout request on Tuesday, you're going to get paid the following Tuesday. Please note that, okay? That's right now. That's how it is work. That's how it's done. So please do not say you're not getting paid when I've just missed the cutoff, okay? So there is that issue there. Right now, that's what it is. And sometimes, you guys, if you request it too late on Monday, it won't show up on our report. And so we won't see it until the following Tuesday. So just keep that in mind. If you want to pay out, make sure you're doing it in the morning of Monday or earlier, please, preferably. Okay, that will help you guys there. So there's that issue. Another one is please only submit one ticket, please. I think, did I already say that? But just one ticket, please. I don't care if we've answered you, if we've already answered you. I go back and research to make sure we've done it all and we've answered you properly. So just please understand that we're doing the best we can. But here's some reasons to submit a ticket. 1, your wine is broken. Something damaged in shipment and you needed something. 2, the next one would be that you put your wine on hold and you're ready to reactivate that. That's a good reason to put a ticket in. Okay. If you have questions about the wine itself, please join them here. If you would like to say like, hey, what should I pair this with? What am I thinking I would like to have with this? That's what this is for. That's what we're here for. If you have any pairing questions, please put them in the chat. I will be happy to answer any pairing questions that you have. The tasting notes that we have, some of them, I don't think that they've been up to date on that, but they're all mine and Rory's thoughts. So when we go to a tasting before we have the wine, we write down our thoughts on what we feel, what we taste, what we're experiencing, as well as notes from the winemaker himself. And those are placed for you. So I have a lot of knowledge behind the scenes that you guys may not know. And so, please make sure you're putting those there. Everything with Wine Ambassador that is done, everything I call it Wine Ambassador. It's the part of direct to consumer ambassador. It's the wine part of Wine Ambassador. Everything that is done, my hands are there. Rory and I are very much involved in that, but particularly I'm running the show. So a lot of that stuff I know a lot of the information. So we are doing several updates right now in the back office to try and fix a few issues that we've had. We are aware of those issues and we are working on that. Hopefully within, the next week, those will be corrected. So we're working on the tracking issues. We're working on some update issues, some payment issue things. So the next thing I wanted to say was about payments. You guys, if it's not going through, your payment isn't going through. This is a ticket we get quite often. Is we can't go and re-push it through. We cannot do that. We're not allowed to do that. We'll lose the merchanting, and we don't want to do that. So what we have, you guys will have to re-input your information. And if it declines twice, our system will not process it a third time. That's just the truth of the matter. It won't process it a third time. So there may be plenty of money on your card, and that's not the issue, but our system will no longer accept it. So what you need to do is try a different card. And then, after 1 or 2 payments, you can go back to the other card. But that will clear the issue. We've had that with so many people. They keep putting in the same card number, and our system it's just a bank thing, guys. And it's just, because it's also a wine, the banks are very particular with it. So I know some other people have, it's easier for them, but other companies like, hey, I bought this yesterday, it was no problem, but it doesn't work the same with the wine memberships. So just keep that in mind. And also your Vortex and your wine are in 2 different places. We pull to bill on different places. Another thing is we do not store your card. We do not store any of your information. So if there's an error, I can't go put your card back in because I can't see your card, right? I cannot see it at all. So you have all the information that needs to be placed in there. So anyway, that's a couple of the things that I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of. Highly recommend that you guys also go to your instructor with any questions. That is a quicker response time for sure. And then if you guys are wanting to know about, I get this so many times, like I should have free wine. Why am I not getting my free wine? It's because your customer didn't purchase. So it's just a system, it tallies. That is perfectly working perfect. Every time I've checked, it's working perfect. It's that your customer just didn't purchase. So that's part of being a business. You are in business for yourself. It's reaching out. How did you like this wine? Maybe sending them a thought. Hey, I paired that particular wine with this. Sharing your thoughts, helping educate. That also will help. It's touching base with your customers, making sure that they are set and their billing's working perfectly. So anyway, those are just a couple of things for me to look at. Also, again, you guys, if you have marked to ship a full case, that means on your 3rd payment, it will ship. Okay. So if you want to save on shipping, we have allowed that option. So that means the first payment, it's going to hold those 4 bottles. The second payment, it'll hold those 4 bottles. And then the third, when you have your 12 bottles, it'll ship the full case. So it's saving you a significant amount in shipping. But if you don't want that, if you want your wine every month, then unclick that and it's totally fine. Or even better yet, you guys can order a custom case in between as well, right? So you can have that as well if you would like. So anyway, those are just some issues that I'd like if you need help with. That's really what we're there for, to help you with those particular things. But if you have any tasting notes, any pairing things that you want questions with, please during these particular trainings, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here to help you guys do and grow and to think of ideas and all that. So anyway, mark on your calendars, February 8th. It's 8 Eastern. Will be our family wine and dine dinner. So you guys can join us there. And then these trainings, again, we have our opportunity calls on Mondays for this particular part of it on Mondays at, I'm thinking time zones, 9 Eastern. And then we have, again, the trainings here at noon Eastern on Saturdays. So we have a lot of education. Niall's eating my leftovers from the wine and dine, I see. Yes, Candace.
Can I say something? That was such a beautiful display. Oh my goodness. I took a picture of it. That was beautiful. And I can only imagine what it tastes like. I wanted to share that. It was gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Trying to do like a New Year's Eve kind of a theme. And we do little tastes, little bites. That's kind of something that we like to do. So we're sharing some of those recipes with you.
We would love to have that crab sandwich recipe, please. Can you do a page on that?
I just had that crab salad on a pretzel cracker. Well, Candace, it was even better than it looked.
And it would taste really good on a Hawaiian roll. Right?
That's actually what I served it on, was the Hawaiian rolls. Yep.
I don't like fish, but I was jealous when I was making it. I was like, I'll come up there, Mom. I'll go with you when I was helping.
Yeah. That's an all-day experience for me, guys. I start in the mornings with Brielle, my daughter, there, and we like get everything together, and then we just cook and bake throughout the day, and then voila. So I'm going to start to show a little bit more behind the scenes on our Instagram, which is DTC Ambassador is our Instagram handle. That has our logo, so you'll know it's the right one. If you guys want to share over there, I'll start sharing a little more things over there. I have announcements, but I'm going to start to show wines and pairings with the wines on that as well, so you guys can share with that. But yes, I will work on those pages. I do have all the notes for it. I just need to do one of Rory's marathons, Stacy, and sit down and do the pages. So I'll ask him when his next marathon is, because he already asked me, when can I do another marathon? I'm like, let's look at the calendar. So I will make sure that I'm available as well. Because usually when he's doing those, I'm doing 50 million other things. So
Well,
I'm
putting
looking.
it in my mouth tastes a whole lot better than a marathon.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I know I'm
Mm.
missing out on that. I don't know. We left in a hurry, I think, and Rory had a bunch of work stuff he had to get back to, so I didn't get to stay and try all the other stuff.
Yeah, and I don't want it to go bad. So
You know, he's a good guy there, that Niall.
yeah.
He's the heart on him. But yeah,
Team player.
what was that?
Team player.
Yeah, he is a team player. He's a giver.
He's a giver.
Yeah, and so he's willing to always try my food. But yeah, I love it, and I'm hoping to, as we travel around, to have wine and dines around with other of our instructors, so that I can share meals with them as well. So anyway, we'll see, you guys. I love to cook and I love to give, and that's what it's all about for me. But anyway, I think I've covered anything. Now, is there anything I've missed with I remember I told you a bunch of things I needed to cover with wine. Is that everything, or did?
I think you got it all. The biggest one was the multiple tickets.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I've just been getting we've been a lot of tickets about Zoom or about their emails or about PBS. We can't help you with any of that. We're going to direct you back. It's particularly just about wine, like shipment issues, particularly.
We have a running joke here, Tanya, and I told it to Dina's sons when they were here for Christmas. And because we see it on Facebook, so we laugh about it now.
Mhm.
When you tell me that something needs done, I will get to it. You don't have to remind me every 6 months. Well, I think the tickets are the same thing. Imagine you're not the only person filling out a ticket. Give it time. You don't have to go, okay, Tanya didn't answer me today. Let me do another ticket. Maybe she missed it. Let me do another ticket. Maybe she missed it. Let me do another ticket. Maybe she missed it. It
Yeah.
just puts it that far deeper into the queue and made
Yeah.
her job 5 times harder.
And typically by the time I get to the second one, it's been long enough. I've answered enough tickets that when I get to that one, I know I've answered it, but I'm not one. So I've got to go back and research it all. So it's just, it does take a lot of time out of the day. So anyway, you guys, that's it. You guys, I want to just again encourage you guys to be here for the trainings. Bring your people that are looking into it, that want to be a part of this. And